All right, fam. So what I like to do sometimes, and again, this is what makes me a little weird, is I like to just drive. And then I like to just stop somewhere, put on Google Maps, look at local restaurants in the area. So I was just driving through. I just went north towards Lincoln, kind of around the about way, ended up in like Cumberland, and I stopped over at a gas station, put on Google Maps and searched for local restaurants, and I found a little Mexican restaurant over here that we're going to order some food for, and then we're going to do this local mukbang. And this is what I love about Rhode Island, is that there's always a local restaurant nearby. All right, guys, let's get some food.
I love the old school Victorian houses here in Rhode Island. Gorgeous. All right, so we got here Bandidos Mexican restaurant.
All right, fam, I just ordered. They said it's going to take about 15-20 minutes. So this is what I got. Bistec a la Mexicana, carne asada, sauteed in a red sauce with cilantro, onions, tomatoes, and fresh jalapenos. Served with rice, refried beans, and guacamole. $18.95. Not too bad. I think it's going to be like a platter, kind of like that. So I'm really excited. All right, guys, let's get into it. Oh, yeah. The staple that has ran this world since the beginning of time. Rice and beans, baby. And then also, here we go. Here's the bistec a la Mexicana. Look at that, man. Oh, just all those. I know that all that juices is just going to be bomb. Got some avocado over there. I'm assuming that's what they consider their guacamole. I don't know. But it's a little different. Also, it came with some bag of chippy chips. And also some beautiful, beautiful salsa. Look at that. Look at all those flavors, baby. All right, fam, let's get into this video. Oh, yeah, it's Bistec time in the city, guys. It is still gross in Rhode Island. Still gross. I wanted some comfort food. I'm so glad I landed on this place. This place is actually, funny enough, on my phone, I have a list of places I've been wanting to check out. This was actually on the list from like a long, long time ago. I was like, whenever in Cumberland, stop by this Mexican jump off. So, you guys already know the deal. Let's get some beans and rice in us. Here we go. I love that you got a whole freaking bag. You got a whole bag. By the way, for the folks keeping track at home, this is the spot. They also have one in Attleboro. Which, I don't know, Park Street, is that main street in Attleboro? I always forget. But look at that. Got the Three Amigos on there. This place, I don't know if that picture is from the Attleboro one, because this one's a little tiny. So I'm assuming that the one in Attleboro is probably bigger. But guys, they have, we'll talk about their menu in a second. Hold on. I need to get some sort of scoopage beyond a little chippy chip. This looks bomb. Oh my God, this sauce, I already know it's gonna be bomb. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can get you guys a little, just, you can just tell that there's flavor on top of marinated flavor in there. Might not even want to use a spoon. I might want to use a chippy chip. I'm a big flavor mixer. Oh my God. Mmm. See if I can show you guys. Can you? You can't even. You're not even going to be able to see the awesomeness. Oh yeah, you can a little bit right there. Oh my God. I wonder if this is their house. If this is their house salsa. See the camera glow up like it was like a Jesus moment. By the way, in Cumberland, there's a lot of churches. I'm parked next to a church right now. I I just drove by the Cumberland town hall. As a matter of fact, let me pour some. I like pouring it on my rice. This is phenomenal. It's funny that I'm like concentrating on the salsa more than anything right now. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie, guys. They should sell this like in a. If someone from their management team is watching this, you need to sign up for a Hope and Main account right now, Commissary Kitchen. Where you can do a big batch of this stuff and put it right in a glass jar, put a label on it, and I will buy it. That's phenomenal. And look at that good amount of cheese. Some places, you guys know what I'm talking about. Some places give you like one sprinkle of cheese. You're like, hey, where's the quesito? A great thing about a meal like this too, guys. 9 out of 10 times when I go to a Mexican restaurant, I'm gonna order like a platter like this. But I'm done. This is gonna make me, especially with weather like this, nap time. Oh, here we go. The rice and beans. That's a perfect stew, essentially. I did zero research on this place too, guys. As you guys know in the beginning of the video, it was basically a foodie roulette. Maybe that's what we'll call this series, where I'll just drive, stop somewhere, look for restaurants in the area, local restaurant, and then we'll just eat there. Our roasted jalapeno was smacking. I was slopping. And for some reason, when I eat either pizza or Mexican food, I have to have a soda. Been trying to lay up on the soda a little bit, going seltzers, things like that. But hey, there's certain things where you just need that Diet Coke, that Diet Pepsi. Down the hatch. Look how cute this little one is. How many ounces is this? Excuse me. 13 ounces. Perfect. Oh my God, thank you. So yeah, fam, if you're ever in Attleboro or Cumberland, and by the way, when we start doing some more traveling, this is exactly how I'm gonna find restaurants. I'm just gonna go on Google Maps. And see what's available. It's weird that this is their style of guacamole, though. Did it even come? Hold on. Yeah, refried beans and guacamole. Maybe they ran out, or maybe they didn't make some this morning. Maybe they only make the guacamole for like dinner time. I don't know. I'm grateful that they actually put some. Oh, someone's gonna walk by. That I'm parked on the main street. Always awkward. Yes, I'm eating in my car and I'm filming. By the way, I'm in this like unique section of Cumberland that's like on the border of Lincoln and Central Falls. It's kind of cool. Like within 5 minutes, I was in 3 different towns. This is good. I'm surprised I haven't been here before. Refried beans all day. Look at all that, guys. They have churros. I didn't even know that. That's such a cake. Mexican tiramisu. They got it all, man. Look at this. 3 pages. 3 more pages. They have everything. There's a comedian out there, and I forgot who it was. I just remember this little joke about Mexican food. Hold on. I'll tell you in a second. And it's, excuse me, that was a big one. Whoa! These little 13 ounces, they pack a punch. So there's this little joke about Mexican food, how it's like kind of the same thing, but in different forms, which in a way is true, but in a way it's not, because there's different seasonings and it's prepared differently. But the comedian is pretending he's a waiter, and someone's asking, what's a taco? And someone's like, it's meat, cheese, and vegetables in a corn tortilla. What's a burrito? Meat, cheese, vegetables, and a wrapped flour tortilla. What's a chimichanga? Meat, cheese, vegetables, wrapped in a tortilla, deep fried. What's an enchilada? And then it keeps going like meat, cheese, rolled in a sauce, and baked. And it's kind of funny. I forgot who. If anybody can find that clip, I love that clip. It's funny. But obviously, the one thing. So, obviously, the Americanized version, or the world view, I guess, is probably the best way of saying it, of Mexican food is very like, it's just tacos and burritos. But like every other country in the world, there's going to be regions, and it's going to have different parts of its own cuisine, right? Through the coast, it's going to be a little bit more seafoody. Inland, it's going to be a little more heavy red meats. Different parts, maybe meat is not available, so you're going to get a lot of vegetable based. So one of the things that I want to do on this channel also with you guys is, obviously you guys know that I'm part Mexican, is I've only been to Mexico a couple times when I was a little Lupe. So after we explore, or maybe while we explore the US, I definitely want to take a trip down to Mexico, and I want to explore all the states in Mexico too, and all the cuisine in Mexico, all the states. And I want to show you guys kind of where my birth family is from, and to give you an idea, it's near Guadalajara, just to give you an idea of what part of Mexico. But it's this very little town where the biggest building is a church, which is pretty what's the word, typical of a small Mexican village, where the biggest building is, a big cathedral styled Catholic church. So I haven't been to that area since I was a little Lupe, and I very, very remember a lot of it. All I remember as making a kid was making fresh tortillas and taking cold showers, because hot running water was not a thing. Not a thing. You're like, I want to go back home to California. This vacation doesn't have hot water. But since then, I, obviously you realize how the economic different disparities are across the world, and how, you know, you can actually live with very little. You don't need, you know, hot water is a luxury. I know in America, or certain parts of America rather, you know, hot water is like a necessity, right? Well, I shouldn't say necessity, but it's like we're used to it, I guess, is the word I'm trying to get. We take it for granted, but there's a lot of places, man. When I moved to Colombia for a little bit, and I was doing some volunteer work down there, we had to schedule showers with the other volunteers. Hey, when we get back, who's showering? Because you got to give the tank like 10 minutes to like get the hot water going again. Hot water showers, I think, lasted 2, maybe 3 minutes. So when I used to go in there, you do a cold pre-rinse. I'll tell you guys my showers. Uh-oh. I thought I was in trouble. She came over here with like on a mission. You did a cold pre-shower, right? Kind of pre-rinse everything. And then after that, then you take your actual shower and you hope to God that you do the, you know, you do the Holy Trinity, right? And that you can end your shower with a really good rinse to get everything else off in under 3 minutes, man. It's military style. Military style. And even here, excuse me, even here, you know, sometimes I'll take a long shower. Sometimes you need a long shower. It is good psychologically. But sometimes I'll challenge myself. I'll go, okay, let's try to keep this shower, excuse me. Let's try to keep this shower under 4 or 5 minutes. And then some days I'll go in there and be like, hey, listen, Loop, if you're going to be on the trail next year, you know, there's going to be no showers, baby, for 3-4 days until you hit another town to resupply for food. And maybe get a room, share a room, hostel it up. So I'm trying to get myself prepared and kind of slowly weaning off of very long 20-30 minute hot showers. I'm exaggerating with the 30 part, but yeah, 10-15 minute hot showers, full blast too, just burning the skin off. So yeah, so if you're taking a hot shower, my moral story is, in some ways you are very lucky. All right, fam, let's finish this up, because I'm already feeling sluggish. You know what I'm gonna do? Since we're done with the frijolitos over here, frijolitos. Pro tip, I'm gonna move the rice over here. Give me a minute. And the reason I'm doing this is so that the rice can soak up all that good. All that remaining juice from the steak. Oh, yes. It's gonna soak it all into the rice. Oh man, there's just a, I'm not saying there's a right way, wrong way to eat, but there's just a better way to eat. Happy as a clam, happy as a tortilla. But yeah, that's some of my prized memories, as much as I can remember, was cold showers, making tortillas from scratch with family the old school way. I'm talking about the old school way. and having some of the best sopas and the best mole, like just the old school, simple ingredient foods with whole foods. Think about it. Certain parts of Mexico, it's not, there's no processed GMO stuff. It's all like whole foods. Like we grow this right here. We can eat what we can eat. What we grow. Oh, yes. And that's part of this channel too, guys. Like, fast forward, it's going to be really cool to look back on this channel 5 years from now. Because part of the channel too, guys, is I want to do some homesteading. I think it's going to be so much fun to buy a piece of land and, you know, take it from just a piece of land to a mini farm. What do they call that? Permaculture. And I think it's just going to be really, really cool to do all that stuff. And, you know, I've always wanted chickens. I've always wanted to have a goat. And I know that these aren't just things that you just buy on the fly. I'm obviously going to educate myself throughout the next few years, but it's just going to be really cool. See what Mexican food does to me? It gets me going. It gets me going! All right, fam, I'm out of here. This video's getting way too long. Bandidos, a restaurante in the great town of Cumberland, Rhode Island. I'll put the, and also in Attleboro in the great state of Massachusetts. Park Street and then Broad Street here in Cumberland. Really good. I can't wait to come back and try some other plates. That was bomb. I'm actually upset that I haven't tried this place. And I waited this long, so my apologies. I think another video in Attleboro is definitely due. Can't wait to check you guys out. I'm gonna go take a quick nap. I love you, fam. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. You know, even if you guys have nothing to say in the comments, just a quick smiley face will do. Helps out the channel. And then if you want to join us on YouTube memberships, I'll be forever grateful for that. That'll get us one step closer to doing all the fun stuff that we want to do, and all the cool videos that I have up here that one day I hope to translate into actual visuals. But until next time, guys, be well, eat local, and take care of each other. Ciao.